AITA for wanting to break up with my boyfriend after he tried to sneak his daughter into our bedroom during a road trip and never even told me she was spending the night. You guys, I'm still shaking my head. I, 40, just got back from what was supposed to be a celebratory road trip, one I'd planned for 12 weeks, to mark a big career milestone. Instead, I came back early, heartbroken, humiliated, and seriously considering ending my relationship of over a year. Buckle up, because this turned into a disaster I never saw coming. From the beginning, things felt off. My boyfriend, 39, and I agreed that I'd handle accommodations and he'd take care of gas and meals. We were supposed to leave at 6 a.m. sharp. I was up, packed, excited, and he didn't show until the afternoon. Hours of vague texts. On my way. Just had to run one quick errand. My coworker needed something. My family called. You name it. I had to call him just to find out where he was. By the time he arrived, I was frustrated but trying to keep the peace. But then, at our first gas stop, he told me to fill the tank, on my dime, and said he'd get whatever's next. Spoiler, he only paid for one meal the entire day and rolled his eyes when I asked for snacks. Day 3 was the breaking point. He told me he wanted to meet up with his ex-in-laws, who live out of state, and spend time with his 17-year-old daughter, who was visiting them. That sounded great. We had previously talked about her spending the day with us, but once we picked her up, I realized she had a full backpack. Confused, I asked about it, and that's when he dropped the bomb. She was spending the night. In our hotel room, in our bed. I didn't yell. I didn't argue in front of her. But I was shocked and uncomfortable. This was not something we agreed on. Our room had one bed, no cot, no pull-out, no privacy. We had planned to be intimate on this trip, and now he expected me to… What? Squeeze in bed with the two of them? Let her sleep on the floor? I calmly asked if he could book a second room for her. That's when he exploded, accused me of being fake, said I pretended to care about his daughter, claimed I had already agreed to this. I hadn't. He said I was trying to burn a hole in his pocket. But then, he did get another room, and slammed the door behind him after grabbing his toothbrush and storming off to sleep in it. I barely slept. I felt guilty, blindsided and disrespected. The next morning, his daughter was sweet. He was ice cold. He gave me the silent treatment, and when I tried to talk, he muttered that I had ruined everything and killed his attraction to me. Let that sink in. Killed his attraction. Because I didn't want to share a bed with his teenage daughter. Because he made a big decision without even asking me. I tried to keep it together, but every time I looked at him, he seemed angry and smug, like he was enjoying being in control. I eventually dropped his daughter back with her grandparents and drove home, heartbroken. When he asked where I was going, I just said the road trip was cancelled. I dropped him off, packed up his stuff, and haven't looked back. Now he's been calling me, but honestly, I'm not trying to punish him. I just have nothing to say to someone who said something that cruel. So now I'm wondering, AITA? Was it wrong to say I wasn't comfortable having his daughter sleep in our shared bed? Was it disrespectful to ask for a second room, even though I offered to pay? This was supposed to be a celebration. But it felt like I was babysitting an emotionally manipulative partner, not building memories with someone who cares. Would you have cancelled the trip too? What would you have done? I need honest thoughts. Please don't hold back.